Hello, I hope that you are all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today where we're going to talk about my fourth book for March, and that book is Star Wars: The High Republic, Midnight Horizon by Daniel Jose Older. And one aspect of this book that I really enjoyed was in the beginning, it gives you a Star Wars timeline, so you'll know where all the stories fit along the timeline. The High Republic stories take place before any of the movies would have occurred. So, are we ready to get into the story? Fabulous. The Republic has suffered a series of losses, but they seem to have the Nihil confined to the outskirts of the galaxy, until word of a suspected attack in the heart of the galaxy. Jedi Masters Comac Vetus and Cantum Psi, along with their apprentices Reath and Rom, are sent to investigate. Each is dealing with their own personal struggles. On Corellia, Reath and Ram encounter Crash, a personal security expert, whose friend was a victim of the Nihil attacks. They'll team up to infiltrate Corellia's elite, while the Masters pursue more diplomatic routes to the issue. What they uncover is part of a bigger plan, a plan that could lead to the Jedi's most stunning defeat yet. So what are some other titles to read for a similar experience? So I'm going to focus on Star Wars books, and they'll each take place in a different era. So we're going to start with Lost Stars by Claudia Gray. And this takes place 8 years after the fall of the Old Republic. So in the timeline, it would fall before Midnight Horizon. The Galactic Empire reigns over the galaxy, and the Resistance has pretty much been silenced. Only a few leaders like Bail Organa oppose the Emperor. Many at the edge of the Outer Rim have surrendered, and with each planet's conquest, the Empire grows stronger. The isolated mountain planet, Jakun, is the latest to fall under the Emperor's control, and citizens are hoping for a more prosperous future. Star Wars, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace by Terry Brooks, and it is the novelization of the screenplay by George Lucas. It's set in the fall of the Jedi era and takes place after Midnight Horizon and the other High Republic books. An evil legacy, believed dead, is stirring. Even the Jedi are caught by surprise as they are focused on the unrest between the Trade Federation and the Republic. The dark side of the Force threatens to overwhelm the light, and only an ancient Jedi prophecy stands between hope and doom. On Tatooine, a slave boy dreams of becoming a Jedi Knight and traveling the stars to other worlds. His hope lies in his extraordinary instincts and his gift for understanding the rightness of things. Meanwhile, in another part of the galaxy, Qui-Gon Jinn and his apprentice Obi-Wan Kenobi work to protect the Queen as she seeks to end the siege of her planet. The quest brings the three of them to Tatooine and into the shop where the slave boy Anakin Skywalker works and dreams. And finally, Rebel Rising by Beth Rivas, which takes place after the Age of the Republic and tells of the early life of Jyn Erso, who later plays a large role in Rogue One, a Star Wars story. At 8 years of age, Jyn's mother is murdered and her father is taken to serve the Empire. Still, she's not completely alone. Saw is a man willing to go to extremes to resist Imperial tyranny. He takes Jyn in and gives her a home and the abilities and resources she'll need to become a rebel. Jyn dedicates herself to the cause, but fighting alongside Saw, she will need to decide how far she is willing to go as one of his soldiers. When she faces a betrayal, she will have to pull the pieces of herself back together and decide what she truly believes in. And there we are. That was our final book for be back in April when I select what I'm reading in April. And I think we'll be changing it up a little bit next month because I do have a readathon that I'm participating in. So some of the books will suit the prompts for that readathon. You'll hear more about that in April. And until then, I hope that you enjoy all that you read and all that you do. And thank you.